Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. As a matter of fact, happy Good Friday. It is almost Easter. Yes. If y'all celebrate Easter this year, please let me know, because I'm not too sure if I'm going to celebrate Easter at my home this week. I'll probably end up at somebody else's house because I don't know. I'm just not into the cooking season for the holiday right now, so y'all let me know. And then y'all can tell like I'm a little like under the weather right now, like not feeling too well. My nose is stopped up, water coming out my eyes. Like I just woke up allergies. It's supposed to be 67 degrees here today, so the weather has been funky, up and down, and my allergies is driving me crazy. So in my good old church Pentecostal voice, I shall not be before y'all long, okay? There was a few things that I wanted to discuss with you guys. A few things I have been seeing trending on social media in regard to Diddy. And y'all know we've been covering this ever since his home got raided. Now, if y'all got any comments or ideas or opinions on his whereabouts or this whole ordeal, please feel free to drop down in the chat. I also got the StreamYard link pinned. So if you want to hit the StreamYard and join me on the panel, please feel free. But hold on, let me bring this up real quick. Okay, so one of the latest things that we've been hearing about is this warning that Suge Knight gave P. Diddy on a jailhouse phone call. Have y'all heard it? Because I certainly got the phone call, and I'll gladly play it for you. Let me pull that up real quick. And let me go ahead and make sure I put up my banner. Okay, there we go. Got the banner up. You know, you got to be precautious sometimes when you're playing audio and stuff like that on your videos. Okay, I'm about to play this footage and make sure y'all listening good because it might be kind of low because it's a jailhouse call.
Everybody been talking about the Puffy situation. First, I'd like to pray for his family, his daughters and his sons, his kids, basically. That's never a good sign for nobody to cheer about when it comes to kids or young men being handcuffed. It's a bad day for hip-hop, for the culture, for black people. Because when one looks bad, we all look bad. Because that's definitely not nothing to cheer about. But I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. Because you know the secrets, who's involved in that little secret room you guys participating in. So, you know they're going to get you if they can. It's a little crazy how Puffy get booted out the alcohol business and Jimmy Iovine steps in with Andre and Slippy promoting it. It's never a good look when it comes to culture of hip-hop and for our community, our people. I turn myself in. Sometimes you gotta face the music. That's most of the time. Perfect. I'm gonna give you some real advice. 2 quick things. You gotta make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're gonna be standing up pissing or squatting sitting down pissing. I advise you to try to take the first one. You know, if you're squatting pissing on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison. I'm out.
Child, did y'all hear that? Oh my God. Okay, first of all, he gave him several warnings in that jailhouse phone call. Let me pull up the actual manuscript, okay? Hold on, y'all. Okay, I had a manuscript pulled up here. And basically, Suge Knight warns Diddy his life is in danger during that jailhouse phone call. They gonna get you if you can. And forgive me for y'all who just came in. I'm a little clogged up this morning, so I shall not be before you long. But he says they're gonna get you if you can. He also told him, you know what happened in that little room. He didn't say, he didn't go into details, but he was like, basically, you know what happened in that little room. Based on all the allegations that we've been hearing about for a long time, like years, and then all these allegations back to back to back, ever since Cassie came out with her lawsuit, we can only imagine. Okay, remember, Kales had a room too, right? Remember, he had a room that he kept the girls in, where he had it was like a dark room. He called it the dark room. Where they would film what was going down with the girls, the women, the men, his friends, associates. He called it the dark room. I don't know what this room was called that Diddy got, but again, you can only imagine what was going on in those rooms. Hey, my beautiful Charlie, how you doing, y'all? Y'all pray for me that I get through this video because I'm clogged up, as y'all can tell, or as y'all can hear, I should say. What's up, Ray Black? How you doing, love? And you guys, please make sure you like and share the video on the way in. Please and thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me get back to this manuscript. Okay, so basically, Suge Knight is giving him a warning, telling him, first of all, don't go into jail calling yourself Brother Love. Now, one thing already, from the allegations that we've been hearing over the years, especially with this new allegation with Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba Gooding Jr., the same one who has pleaded guilty to other allegations and other crimes that involve assault over the years. Some he's paid off, some he's proved guilty to, and he hasn't served any time yet. Diddy also have never served any time yet for any of the things that he's been accused of. Because over the past, we know that he done paid off around 50 different people. Some of them being for essays, some of them just business deals or business whatever, but some of them for actual essays and different allegations like that. So he's never served time for any of that either. So, on a jailhouse phone call that you just heard, music executive Suge Knight has warned his longtime hip-hop rival, P. Diddy, that his life is in danger after federal agents raided the Florida and California homes of P. Diddy. First of all, he says, I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger because you know the secrets. Who's involved in that little secret room you guys are participating in? That's what we heard Suge say on that audio clip. Then he says, they gonna get you if they can. Now, also, he's telling him, don't call yourself Brother Love when you go to jail. Like, that is like obvious. If he take his ass in there, because from the sounds of it and all the allegations and the lawsuits, Diddy is bisexual. Diddy is bisexual. He tell him, you either gonna stand up and piss once you go to prison, or you gonna sit down and piss. You need to choose. What's up, just that? Yeah, you need a red ball a few minutes, like red ball like 4 or 5 minutes, just that, so you can hear the audio. And then hurry back. But yeah, Suge Knight, he's telling him, I turn myself in. You need to turn yourself in. Because either way, you know what? Suge Knight, he is basically saying he knows how this is about to end. A lot of people, including Diddy, a lot of people, including 50 Cent, a lot of other celebrities, even some celebrity psychics, has been predicting how this is going to end. I don't know if y'all saw my show the other day and listened to the celebrity psychic that predicted months ago what was going to happen with Diddy. Let me pull that up for those of y'all who might have missed that good old beat footage. Hold on, let me pull that video up right now. And make sure you guys are coming on in and liking and sharing. Thank you so very much. And the name of that psychic, some of y'all might be familiar with her, but her name is Sloan Bella. Sloan Bella. Okay, let me get through this commercial or this video. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to hit mute. Now, this is the psychic, the celebrity psychic, who predicted months ago what was going to happen. I mean, it was damn near to a T, y'all. That shit is so cryptic. And I don't know if y'all believe in mediums or psychics, people who talk to people or get advice from people on the other side of the world. You know, people who then passed on, ancestors, whatever. But y'all listen to this and let me know what y'all think.
There's a complete and utter takedown of P. Diddy and his 3 right-hand men, okay? 3. So there's going to be a takedown that comes in with that, and he's going to try to step away. They're not done. And here's another thing I'm being shown. His mouth is being sewn up. So when I see his face, the image I get is the mouth is being sewn up. So he is going to be unable to speak for some reason. I can't talk. I cannot speak for myself anymore. This to me sounds like a losing of faculties, a losing of thought, a losing of thinking. I cannot speak, but it's sewed up around his mouth. That's actually how I'm seeing it. They're going to stitch his mouth shut. When I ask her why his mouth is being sewn up, it's because of his mentors, and they don't want it coming out over here, even though some of them are outing themselves. These are old guys connected to old-time, old-style Motown. And she's showing me that he's being shut up from outing them or from speaking about them for some reason. So there's a hierarchy going on here, and there's a total takedown of him. He is being sacrificed. So he may think he gets away with stuff. He may think it's cool he does what he does, but now he's the sacrificial lamb. And I do mean that. There's something that comes up with him in March, speaking of the lamb, during the Easter time frame, March, April, right in that time frame. That's why I said lamb. There's something else that's going to come up with him. We are not done.
Now, as you heard there, hoodies, as you heard there, psychic, medium, professional, should I say? Okay, you guys, I just want to make sure that you realize this, me talking on here right now, what y'all listening to, is a video I did the other day. So I'm actually in real life with y'all on mute. So y'all are listening to me talking on a video the other day. So I just want to make sure y'all realize that. And I'm going to go back on mute and play my video from the other day. Psychic, medium, to celebrities and to others, Sloan Bella predicted months ago the fall of Diddy. Now, she had made several videos, and one of the videos also, she said, I am seeing something in March with P. Diddy, another level of this. We're not done, she said. It's like he's going to have to keep putting tarps over the holes in his roof because the rain keeps coming through. So just when he thinks he's covered up the hole, another hole starts down there. When he thinks he's covered that hole, another hole starts over there. So it's not going to stop. Now, and then in the video we just saw, Bella said that Combs is being sacrificed. He's being sacrificed, sacrificial lamb. And you notice she said Easter, and she said, that's why I say lamb. And she said they're going to stitch his mouth shut. And when she asked why his mouth is being sewn up, because she is a medium, so she seeks guidance from people, like people in the afterlife, you know, like Jimi Hendrix for one. She seeks guidance from him as well. But she says his mouth is being sewed up because of his mentors, and they don't want it coming out over here, even though some of these guys are outing themselves. And I'm going to stop it right there, because one thing we heard Sloan Bella say was this goes all the way back to the Motown people, the people of Motown. A lot of the people that he's been affiliated with over the years are going to silence him. That is what Sloan Bella predicted. She also predicted something was going to go down in March. That he was going to be a sacrificial lamb around Easter, which is why she said lamb. Is this a coincidence? He literally had his home raided a week before Easter. Like, this is not a coincidence. Now, again, I'm not saying I put my trust in psychics or mediums or anybody like that, but I'm just saying it is so cryptic what she predicted months ago. And you're right, Ray. That could be also meaning death. Suge Knight just said in a jailhouse phone call that he's warning Diddy that his life is in danger. That his life is in danger. Like literally. Could be possible, especially when he talks about all the secrets that Diddy has in that little room. The little room that Suge Knight speaks of, that holds a lot of secrets. Huh. Hey, Maurice, how you doing? What's up? You say you be finding some good shit. You need more viewers. Child, sometimes I don't get a lot of viewers in my live shows, but then they come afterwards. So I get, you know, sometimes I get all my views after my show is over. But I don't be tripping. And then don't forget, I got like 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 YouTube channels, and I go live on like several of them at the same time. So sometimes my views get split across the channels. Like this video might only end up getting 400 views, but on my other channel it might end up getting 600 or 700 views. So yeah, I'll be going live on different platforms at the same exact time. So we are live on like 3 channels right now, and we're also live on Twitter right now. But yeah, hey, I'm glad you've been doing good. That's what's up. And happy Good Friday to you. Happy Easter holiday weekend to you. I hope you have some good plans, some nice plans for Easter. Like I said at the beginning of my show, I don't really have anything planned. I might end up over somebody's house. I don't know. We shall see. But I want to also discuss with y'all. One of Diddy's sons is actually his. Is actually his stepson. Um, his real dad is Albie Shore. Okay, Albie Shore. He just went on his Instagram the other day. The rapper Albie Shore, rapper singer Albie Shore, he publicly reached out to his biological son Quincy, who was raised by Diddy. He's telling his 32-year-old child to please come home amid the pair of FBI raids at his stepdad's home this week. Albie Shore went on his Instagram and basically what he said, and I think he made a post and then deleted it because the very first post that I saw on Albie Shore's IG, it had a ton of comments. It had a ton of comments under there, and I don't know what all the comments said, but somebody has said on there, Deion Cole, Deion Cole, the celebrity. He said these comments are sad. If I did a survey, probably 80% of the negative comments are Black folks. That's how we do each other in the moment of need. Your comments about what you think will help a goddamn thing, but your encouragement and love will help in this moment. That is what Deion Cole said on Albie Shore's page. But when I just recently went to Albie Shore's IG, none of those comments are there. And actually, the very first post that he made said, "Letter to my son. Come home. The door is wide open. You're safe here, son." Then it said, "I love you, Pops. You're biological." But on Albie Shore's page now, it says a totally different thing. All it says is "come home, son," and no comments. So I think after all those comments that was on there, I think a lot of them was so negative that Albie Shore must have either deleted all the comments or made a whole new post. And I don't know if you can stop or remove comments for your IG post. I don't know because I never tried to do that before. But his post on there on Instagram right now has no comments at all. And there was a ton of them on there before. You say you didn't know that? Oh, what did you know, brah? Ray, what did you know about my multiple channels? I got a lot of channels. I got a lot of YouTube channels. I got my cake decoration channel. I even got a channel for me and my grandbaby. I have a podcast channel. I have Tanya's Prime Time. I have a lot of channels. Yep. Just that, you said I just heard the recording. That was very good advice, girl. Very good advice. And Ray said, "Well, I can't blame him. I would be picking my son up. First of all, he lives with Diddy. He was raised by Diddy. Does Diddy even have a home to come to right now? After the raid, the boys went to the house and they packed up some belongings and left. So where are they living right now? Who are they staying with right now? And if somebody is correct, somebody the other day said they probably done frozen or trying to freeze Diddy's accounts. But knowing him and his stature, he probably got accounts overseas or, somebody was like, he probably got accounts in people's names like his mama and them or, I don't know. But you said no need for Al to be talking now. He was there from the start, so he knows exactly. Diddy stepped in because Albie Shore wasn't there. I have some of your channels. Yep. It's crazy, but yeah, if I was Albie Shore and you really wanted your son home, go get him. Send for him. Send a plane. Send a taxi. Send an Uber. I would have been and got my son. Especially there are allegations out there that Diddy's sons were also involved in a lot of the situations. Okay, for instance, y'all heard. Okay, let me close that video down. Okay. So, for those of y'all who might not have heard, there's a producer called Rodney Little Rod Jones Jr. He alleged in a 73-page legal filing with photographs and graphic details. He has audio footage. He got video footage of all type of things, like Cole's drugging people, the essay, paying sex workers. It just came out that 50 Cent's ex was one of his sex workers, and Young Miami, among other people. But anyway, Little Rod, who I spoke about the other day, he had made accusations that it wasn't just Diddy, but other associates that he was with and his son, who was SA him. Okay? He also accused Cuba Gooding Jr., the actor, also. So after Cassie came out, a lot of other people started coming out too. So far, there's been 5 lawsuits. After the singer Cassie, his ex-girlfriend, longtime ex-girlfriend, sued him in federal court and won. He settled the very next day. Yes, the very next day. 3 more lawsuits were subsequently filed by women who similarly accused Combs of various sex crimes, including the R word and trafficking. The first 3 suits, including Cassie's, were filed in rapid succession due to the impending November 24th deadline for New York's Adult Survivors Act, legislation that for 1 year extended to 20 years the statute of limitations for adult victims to pursue legal action against their alleged abusers. And then on December 6th, the 4th lawsuit from a Jane Doe was filed under a similar yet different New York piece of a legislation called the Victim of Genders Motivated Violence Act. Following the 4th filing, that's when Combs released a statement on his IG, and I showed that the other day. He said, for the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for my truth. And then what happened next? A month ago in February was when Rodney Little Rod Jones came out and basically alleged that among other non-sexual offenses, Combs had drugged him, threatened him, sexually harassed him while working with him on his 2023 album, the Love album. He also said, P. Diddy, to that, his lawyer, Sean Hawley, said Little Rod is nothing more than a liar, calling the producer's allegations pure fiction and claiming that he and Combs have overwhelming, indisputable proof that Jones' assertions are fabricated. However, this did not stop Jones. He admitted. He was like, oh, really? Y'all calling me a liar? Okay, how about I throw some more celebrities into this lawsuit? So he amended his federal complaint this past Monday to also accuse actor Cuba Gooding Jr. of sexual assault and harassing while on Cole's yacht. Allegedly, according to the lawsuit, listen up, y'all, Gooding has also been embroiled in didn't I just say this earlier? Yeah, I said this earlier. But he has also been involved in legal action for alleged sexual misconduct for the past couple of years, including a settlement in June on a R allegation involving a 2013 incident, as well as a current lawsuit filed by 2 women. Gooding previously pleaded guilty to some of the allegations of these 2 women, but did no jail time. Yeah, that's what we were talking about discussing earlier. Now, Homeland Security, why they do these raids on Diddy? Mainly because of the trafficking, I believe, and also for the drugs, I believe, and also for paying sex workers. Basically, all the prostitutes and all the parties, just everything. The only thing that they ain't raided him for was him making music. Everything else in his world is what the fans is looking at, basically. So, anyway, after hearing that footage from Suge Knight, you said, how old is the son? Oh, I'll be sure, son. He is 32 years old. Yep. And I'm sure everybody has heard a lot of things. All the video, we just showed y'all video footage of him and what's his name, Justin Bieber. That is going viral right now. That just creepy videos involving him and Justin Bieber from back in the day. And then the video that we just saw the other day, I showed y'all the other video the other day. Torre, you know, the celebrity Torre, he has a relative who had got a job with Diddy. And basically it was an internship. And it ended expeditiously. One day he had a job as an internship. The next day he was fired. Why was he fired? That internship was told by Diddy, if you don't come home with me and spend a night with me, you will no longer have an internship. That internship was like, fuck that. And never went back. So allegations and stories about Diddy has been going on for years, just like with Kels and with a lot of these other celebrities. And I think right now it's just his time. Cat Williams said it. A lot of other people said it. This year is going to be the year of truth. Right? This year is going to be the year of truth. People are going to be getting outed this year. People are going to be getting exposed this year. And we ain't done yet. We are only in March, y'all. We are only in March. Now, somebody like P. Diddy, I have a feeling that if he goes down for this, even though the psychic said that somebody, even as far back as like Motown people, are going to silence him. And they are going to use him as the sacrificial lamb. I don't know so sure if P. Diddy will be completely silenced. He don't look like the type of person who want to go to jail being called Brother Love all by himself. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me read some of y'all comments. Look at how many years. Oh, yeah. 50 Cent baby mama. Yep. She's one of the sex workers. Yep. Sure is. And Charlie says, sad thing, I can't remember one Diddy song. Laughing Loud. I was never into his music except for I Will Be Missing You. The cover Faith did with Biggie. Oh, I used to love, I ain't even gonna lie. I used to love me some Bad Boys of Mason, all them. I used to love me some Bad Boys, okay? I ain't even gonna lie. But yeah, Just Ness said 50 Cent, yep, his baby mama, one of the sex workers. And Ray said, look at how many years it took for them to fill on. Man, Mr. Bill Cosby. Then I think they just let his old ass out because they felt sorry for him, Mr. Put Pop. Yep. Maurice said, if I feel like somebody wronged me, I'm going to check it right then and there. I hate this Me Too shit. It shouldn't take one person to say something and everybody start coming out the woodworks. And the only thing I can say in regard to that, Maurice, you got to be in other people's shoes. Everybody's not strong enough and brave enough to come out right away when something like that happens to them, especially depending on who it is. A lot of those people are very, very violent. Very violent. There's another story that just came out about one of P. Diddy's son's friends who allegedly got shot by Diddy and they covered it up. His son, Justin. Y'all look that story up. I really, truly believe that Diddy is very violent. Even the lady who was shot by P. Diddy, even though Diddy didn't put it on Shine, and Shine served those 10 years, Diddy did pay him allegedly $1 million for the 10 years, which is like $100,000 per year, to do that time. And the lady has been saying ever since that shooting that involved Shine, J-Lo, and Diddy, that ever since that shooting, she has always pointed fingers at Diddy doing it. She just came out recently doing another interview saying justice would not serve then. Somebody did serve time for that shooting, but Diddy didn't serve time for that shooting. Shine got served time for that shooting. And then after that, they made him go back to his country because he couldn't be over here as a convict. So Shine served that time. She never felt like she got justice because Diddy got away with it, allegedly. And I think J-Lo knows that as well. And that's why right after that, J-Lo left his ass. I really think that he is very, very violent and very dangerous. Very dangerous. And let's talk about the NDA. Now, you know, back in the 90s, the 2000s, it was a culture of silence. A lot of things happened back in the 90s and the 2000s. And it was a culture of silence. That's what they called it, a culture of silence. Everybody signing NDAs. But his NDA that Sean Diddy crafted, let's look at this. Hold on. Let me pull it up. And what's up, bro? I see you sliding on in here. What's up, bro? Count Amaru. Just that said the Prada family packs with drugs that everyone had to keep them on them for Diddy. Yep. They shouldn't be talking on jailhouse phones. Oh, heck no. I feel that too. You right about that. All I know is that the charges better stick, because if I'm worth 900 million plus and you lied like this, welcome to the VIP section of the Cold Case Chronicles. I think Clive David, Maurice, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Okay? I've been side-eyeing Clive ever since he knew like a lot of things that was going on with Whitney. Like, I side-eye a lot of people who was involved with Whitney. They were just feeding her drugs. They made sure they kept Whitney on drugs. Sure. But anyway, let me go back over to this NDA. Let me pull it up real quick. Okay, so what they're saying is basically during the culture of silence. They said NDAs are standard for artists and celebrities with major popularity and influence. Normally, they're viewed as tools to protect an artist's private life, but the scope and breadth of Diddy's NDA is far beyond the norm. This agreement may be the broadest non-disclosure agreement that I have ever seen, said Elliott, which is an attorney, who have done extensive corporate contract work, including the NDAs for more than 20 years. So in all the 20 years that Elliott has been doing work on corporate contracts, he said this is the most broadest non-disclosure agreement that he's ever seen. The lack of clear definition as to who can and who cannot be spoken about is terrifying. For Elliott, the agreement may have been drafted to create a culture of silence rather than to offer a simple barrier between Diddy and the public. Now, in a lawsuit filed last month that we've been talking about with Rodney Lil Rod Jones, the producer, who accused Diddy of being a ringleader. I can't even talk. He basically accused him of being a ringleader of a RICO organization, criminal enterprise that could qualify as a widespread and dangerous criminal sex trafficking organization. That is in the allegations and the legal documents of the lawsuit from Rodney. A copy of the NDA was included in an updated complaint filed Wednesday. So the NDA was presented to people who were at a Hollywood recording studio when a shooting occurred on September 12, 2022, Jones alleged. Some signed it, he did not. In the 98-page filing, Jones states the friend I was just talking about this earlier. Okay, this is what I was telling you, Maurice. Well, not telling you in general, but just, Anyway, he says Jones states that friend of Diddy's son, Justin, was shot during a heated conversation with Diddy and Justin. According to Jones, there was a massive cover-up after the shooting. Diddy's crew, he alleges, doctored the narrative that the man was shot outside the studio during a robbery. Police have yet to release any reports related to the shooting. Jones, however, states that Diddy and his son took the unnamed man into a nearby restroom shortly before gunshots rang out. When the door finally opened, the man was on the floor in a fetal position, bleeding from his torso. Yep. Jones rushed to the aid of Justin's friend and took him to an ambulance, according to the lawsuit. Since the shooting, he has mysteriously vanished. The producer's lawsuit isn't the only time similar allegations have emerged in recent months. Diddy was accused of SA and several other lawsuits filed by women. And we already know what all that was for, right? Elliott, the lawyer, sees the NDAs, the agreements, more of a dangerous, broad legal document rather than a true NDA that would withstand legal challenges. The documents attempt to be a non-disclosure, non-disparagement, intellectual property rights and indemnification agreement all at once for Diddy and anyone affiliated with him in any shape or form. There are no specifics on what would make someone an associate of Diddy, nor did it have any constraints on what can and cannot be said about them. The agreement strives to make everything involving or around Diddy confidential. But he said that's not how NDAs work, according to the law. Traditionally, most NDAs allow singers to disclose any information that is part of the public domain or that is given to them by a third party. It is anybody's guess who those people are because anyone affiliated with the artist in his professional or personal life counts, he said. I would never let a client sign this because it's not only designed and intended to create the culture of silence and intimidation, but also any reasonable person reading this would think they would just need to shut the hell up. However, Elliott said the NDA is not bulletproof, and he added it would be unenforceable. A signer would be allowed to talk about Diddy and his associates if they were mandated to by a court, such as a subpoena or a police investigation, and to seek legal counsel. So basically, while these loopholes exist, Elliott thinks a normal person wouldn't know. And that's what I was just about to say. A normal person wouldn't know. You sign an NDA, people automatically get scared if something happens because if they speak out, they can be sued or something more lethal or fatal could happen. But Elliott said the fear alone would stop them from reporting a possible crime involving Diddy or his associates if they can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. The most likely response from people would be, I didn't see anything, or I don't know, if they would say anything at all. So that's a little bit more detail into the NDAs that he makes people sign. But other than that, y'all, that is the latest information that I have seen. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's so much stuff out there. We could go all day long discussing the things that are coming out ever since the raids happened, right? But this is about all the time I'm going to spend on this today. Maybe, hopefully, I might be able to chit-chat with you guys later on tonight and discuss some other things. I don't know if we might end up having a Friday night live or not. I'll talk to my bro who's in the chat right now. I'll talk to Sislo, the regular people for our Friday night crew, and see how they feel. Because, for one, if I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather like I am now, I know y'all can hear it in my nasalness. I'm sounding very nasally, and I don't want to stay on here too long sounding like this or feeling how I feel. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to take me some medicine, make me some tea, you know, try to feel a little better. So if I did want to come back later today, I can. But I will let you guys know, of course. I'll post a video link on my community wall if I do intend to go live later on. But right now, I just want to lay back down and try to feel better. But if Diddy gets spotted, or he turns himself in or anything, or if they put some warrants out for his arrest or anything, I will come up on here with tissue stuck up my nose, trying to keep it from dripping behind this black screen. Oh, I'm childish. But anyway, you guys, make sure you like and share this video, please, and thank you very much. Subscribe to the Hood Table if you are new here. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all our new subscribers. I appreciate the cash apps, the blessings that people contribute to the Hood Table. And there's the cash app right there. If anybody wants to donate for the commentary, $ the Hood Table 402. And on that note, everybody, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. Thank you, bro. Get some rest, and we'll see you later, sis. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you guys. I'm out.